Quarter defense of the season. What was working the best?
I think our communication. We was on top of plays, and we finished pretty much every defensive possession with a defensive rebound, and that was very key. That was very key for this victory tonight.
What's Embiid mean to this team when he's able to come in and play the way he did today and give you guys a little bit of a boost, not only on the court, but maybe some happiness?
Anytime Channing gets an opportunity to be on the floor, he's productive. True professional. He gives us so many different things on the floor when he gets the opportunity, and tonight was another example of that.
Were you impressed with his throwdown?
Not only his tip dunk, but his also his that up and under layup he had in transition. He's been just he's on time, on target, man. Anytime you call his number, he's just at the right place at the right time, and it's great to have a player like the caliber of Channing.
LeBron, in these last two games, is this the kind of progress you've been looking for?
Well, besides the fourth quarter last game, I think we've taken a couple steps forward. I didn't like our second quarter tonight. We allowed a couple open looks with no contest, so we got to continue to work our habits on that. But for the most part, throughout 48 minutes, I think this was one of the best games that we've had. Obviously, as of late, we followed the game plan. We was on time and on target offensively. Not many turnovers in the fourth quarter like we had last game, and so that was progress.
The bench really, every time you looked at the bench, there were smiles, high fives, guys jumping up and down. It seemed like the good old days. Did you really need a game and a night like that where just guys really seem to be just having fun?
I just want to play better. And I think when the ball is moving, the ball is flying around like it was tonight, everybody feels happy and everyone feels comfortable. They're feeling good rhythm, and I think 27 assists as a team showed that.
Right. So it's just 2 games, I know, but is this something to build on? I mean, is this
every game is something to build on. I think tonight was another positive note of that. So looking forward to watching the film tomorrow when we come in, and we go from there.
You guys seem to have a little more fun out there tonight.
Yeah, I think so. There were times where the ball got stuck, and we're a little bit complacent. They got downhill in transition and just kind of laid the ball up a few possessions in a row. But it was a good thing. We came to the huddle, just said stick together, and we were able to have a run of our own. So that held throughout the fourth quarter, and we were able to make stops and big plays when we needed to. Winning's fun. So, yeah, I guess you could say we're having more fun, at least the last 2 games.
What Channing brought tonight, was he part of that?
Yeah. He lightened the mood of the entire last week or 2 weeks just by that putback dunk. That was a very, very athletic play, very seldom seen by a player like Channing Frye. I was impressed. I was happy for him.
Did you know that he still had that in him?
He says he doesn't. When we're at shoot-around, he says he doesn't dunk before noon. So, for him to show off his he would say his bunnies like that, it was fun to see. And no, he played a great game tonight. All jokes aside, he's big. He's big for us. He's always a great pro, and that was one of his career highlights. There, we'll go on the career highlight reel. It's a fun play.
Is that why JR ran like 3/4 of the way down?
Oh yeah, and then as soon as I came in, he said, "No more jumping, no more jumping." So I said, "Yeah, all good."
Kevin, what changed in that fourth quarter? I mean, Detroit seemed to kind of match you guys for the first 3 quarters, but then what was different for you, especially on the defensive end of the floor in that final quarter?
I think just locking into our defensive schemes. I think it was a little bit of just letting the roller get behind us, maybe not being there on the X, maybe at least a lot of times in my situations with Tolliver, just seeing that the guy going to the basket, we had him under control and they were kicking it out, wide open 3, when just a little bit too much over helping. So I think we cut that down, especially looking at the film at halftime, cut that down, and at least in the fourth quarter we're able to do a lot better job of contesting shots, being there, and making it tough for them and making them miss.
You guys hadn't won 2 games in a row since like mid-December.
I know it feels like, was it Major League when who's the skipper says, no, that 2 games in a row, that's a winning streak. That's what it feels like right now. So we'll take what we can get. You know, we go on the road. We have to play better on the road and get another one against Detroit. We have to, play like we did in the fourth quarter. Play that for 48 minutes.
You've been stressing for a long time now the importance of playing all 48 minutes and putting one of those kinds of games together. Does tonight qualify or still not yet?
No, I don't think so. Just because it just felt a little weird out there sometimes. What I mean by that is just the ball stopped, and that's nothing new. Just trying to get it to both sides of the floor, but a lot of times we did do that. So we definitely had better moments tonight than, and majority of the time we had better moments, but we still feel like we can do a lot better things. But that's something that is for the most part easily correctable, and just something that we have to have in the back of our minds.
As spoken, we have to answer them. Can we start with your 2-finger point at Jetty and what that was all about?
Man, me and Jetty have been playing a lot of one-on-one lately. We've been playing like every day. Trying to find ways to stay in rhythm. I think we're all trying to figure out a lot of things out here on the court, rotations and everything. So, I'm trying to stay in rhythm, and anyway, we've been playing one-on-one like basically every day for I don't even know how long. And so, I pointed to him because kind of gave him credit for that one.
Were you glad to see the fourth quarter lineup with you and LeBron together again?
Yeah, no, it was fun. I feel like it'd been a little while since I'd been out there when it matters. So it felt good, and I'm glad we got the win.
Does it ask Channing the same thing? Like, even after some of the wins around here, it's still dour faces, and tonight everyone's actually smiling. At least for 24 hours, has the mood shifted a little?
Yeah, I think it's been surprisingly, like the last couple of days, I feel like it's been better. But I've always felt that about this team, inside, like, it's okay. On the outside, it's like this thing's burning down. It's crazy. But we're okay, and we got little things here and there, and we're not perfect, and we're trying to figure things out. But I thought tonight, though, too, I think it was good to have a win where, like, it was a good team win, and it wasn't just us relying on LeBron to, like, carry it home. Like, he still did at the end, but it felt like there was a lot of things happening, and that's how we need to play. That's how during the regular season, you got to find ways to get, like, the whole team to be clicking and then operating. And I thought tonight was a good step in that direction.
So what do you think that perception, how it grows, that to use your words, that thing's burning down?
On the outside, that's what, man, I got people texting me and seeing if I'm okay, and I'm like, yeah, we're good, actually. Like, we're fine. There's a lot of storylines around this team, and I've noticed that in the last year that I've been here. It's like every day there's something. But I think these guys have been here so long, and they've been through so many times that they're able to kind of like compartmentalize a lot of stuff. And you give a lot of guys credit for being able to deal with all of the noise that's going on the outside and focus on the game. And, I feel like we're heading in a better direction right now.
Did anybody tell you that Ty might go with that fourth quarter lineup today? Did they give you a heads up?
I think Ty, what he's been doing, he's trying to get guys in rhythm. He's in a tough spot. Come on, he's trying to get guys in rhythm. But he's also trying to feel the game. If he sees someone gets hot, he rides them. Like he usually does that. But he's in a tough spot because we got to get. IT's finding his rhythm. Different lineups are finding their rhythm. And that's what the regular season's for. It's for us to figure out what works best, but you gotta have patience with it. And but I mean, like I said, tonight, that kind of second unit with Braun was kind of rolling there in the fourth quarter, and our defense was great. We gave 17 in the fourth quarter, which, whoa, good job, Cavs. So I think he kind of let it go.
What did you think of Channing's bang out, as he likes to call it, and what do plays like that from a guy like him too for this team?
thought that was a dunk. Well, everyone was giving him a hard time on the bench about the first one he tried. And so, I mean, I think he said in the locker room, he's like, that was a lot of pressure on that layup. You know, it's just, I mean, Channing adds so much to our team and to how we play. And we've all got strengths and weaknesses, but there's like a spirit about him that when he's out there, like, you know, the ball's moving and he can shoot and he spaces the floor and he's talking. He's really excited or he's really mad at himself, and it's just energy though. It's like emotions, good emotions that we need, and so it was good to have him out there tonight.
Channing talks.
Yeah.
We could hear him up in
sometimes.
The upper deck. Like.
Yeah. I mean, hey, we all got strengths. Like I said, Channing's a talker. He's a good talker.
For Ty to stick with your entire group, late third into the fourth, because you guys are delivering.
It felt good, better than sitting on the bench, I'll tell you that. You know, I felt like, you know, I've been talking to the guys when I'm in there, and I don't like playing slow. And I think we have a lot of firepower and a lot of guys that do a lot of different things, you know, roll, dribble, pass, shoot. So that's the way we've been successful, and I think it creates movement, and I think it helps us on defensive end. You know, we're tough when Jeff is driving downhill, Isaiah's going downhill, and then you got Big Phil going downhill. There were shooters, so I think we were playing pretty unselfish. The ball was moving, the ball was fun, energy, and guys were playing pretty good.
Of course, the biggest reaction from your teammates was your major throwdown.
Yep, you know what? Sometimes just bang-outs happen. I said I wasn't going to dunk for the rest of the year, but that one I got my feet right. The ankles were moved, and, you know, I got out there, exploded. It was tight.
So what's it like when JR runs like half court to?
Well, first of all, he's heavy, right? So when he bumped me, I was already tired. So I just got tired from that. I love celebrating, but like, just give me a simple handshake or a high five, so I don't get sleepy on the bench. Oh, awesome, perfect. Oh.
To start the fourth quarter, what was working so well?
We were running like some crazy men. You know, I think for us, like I said, the ball, you know, was finding energy. You know, Kyle wasn't getting it passing back. You know, we're making quick decisions. And I think, you know, no matter what scheme teams have, you know, I think when we're out there just playing, you know, coach is calling one play, but we have different options from that play, and guys are really playing unselfish, and it's just fun. You know, guys are just, you know, having a good time. You miss a shot, you know, you get your shot block, you get back on defense, and if they make a shot, you get out and run, and you just change the pace of the game, and I think that's what our job is off the bench. You know, we don't have a lot of one-on-one guys, so I think, you know, big fellas out there, we just kind of spread the floor, screen a bunch, and make sure he gets layups.
Would you agree you guys were having more fun tonight playing? Do you monitor that?
I had fun because I wasn't sitting the bench. I was so tight. So, you know, for me, I didn't have to do extra cardio because I played 20 minutes. So, you know, like I said, I think all of us just want to play good basketball, man. You know, none of us, like, you know, I made 1,000 threes tonight in my own plug. But, you know, other than that, man, I don't care about scoring points. I'm not going to win any awards. So for me, I just want to win and play good basketball. And I think for us, we got to get back to just having fun and playing and just doing what we do and enjoying this process.
Channing, is it different, fun, or noticeable that people are smiling in here?
Yeah, winning is good. Winning is fun. Losing sucks. So yeah, if you're losing and smiling, then, you know, F you need to be in a different locker room. So I think for
even some of the wins though.
Yeah, but I think we're just trying to figure out what's working. But, you know, we've watched a lot more film. Guys have been working. You know, we're seeing different lineups out there, and I think you're shaking. Sorry, I got you. You know, for us, we're just really like trying to figure out like our rhythm and who we are. And we have a lot of different lineups that work and a lot of different lineups that are good. But for us, we got to shoot the ball and run and just have fun.